What's going on, YouTube? I'm back here for another video. Today we're gonna be disassembling the motor that my brother gave me that we took out the last video. So we're gonna go inside of Walmart real quick and grab some wax that I'm gonna be using on my friend's car that he's gonna pay me to do. So gonna go inside there real quick, and then we're gonna head to my brother's and start disassembling that motor because I'm gonna go and send it out to get CSS. So let's get this video started. Guys, by the way, I no longer cut grass, so no more feel like I'm dying after work and I don't feel like recording anything. So actually now I am detailing cars and doing like customization. So in the future, probably like next week or so, I'm gonna be doing something called a Starlight headliner. So what that is like LED fibers in the headliner. I'm gonna be doing it in my car because my boss does all that. So now that I'm doing this detailing and customization, I can bring you footage of like of us doing the customizations and the details if the cars are pretty exotic or whatever. But we just left Walmart right now, heading to my brother's house. So see you guys when we get there. This is he can't drive. Hey, look at this manatee. Manatee. Hey, what? You can't squeeze in there, bro? Huh? You can't squeeze in there?
Nah, fuck no. You said I can't.
Huh?
You said I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
He said I'm following that shit. Nigga,
How many do you got?
I was trying to. He said I was gonna go through it last time, but he was like, nah.
How many do you got on this?
Alright, well.
That ass nigga over there playing ball and them titties. Jumping.
Yeah, for real. Look at them titties, boy. Look at them titties. Look at them titties.
Show what them titties do.
Oh, hold on. I think I gotta censor that out. Those are real titties out there, son.
Boy.
Alright, well, I'm gonna detail my brother's car first, and then I'm gonna do that Accord right over there. So let me get to it, and then we'll start working on the motor. Alright, here's the motor. We have an engine stand, but we gotta find bolts to hold it up. So I'm kind of just taking everything apart on the ground for right now until we get bolts. So just gotta take off the head. I'm gonna take off the distributor, start taking off the head and shit, and then just kind of try to strip it down to bare block as much as I possibly can while it's on the ground. So let's get started. Alright, so I have everything unbolted on the head. All I gotta take off is the power steering bracket, and then the head is gonna be off the block. So after that, there's still oil in here, so we gotta drain out the oil, and then once we drain out the oil, we can start taking off the pistons and all that, or taking out the crank and the rods and all that stuff, so we can check out if there's any cracks or anything inside the block. So gonna finish off what I got left and then rip the head off. So, and by the way, these things, I can't remember the name of them to save my life. So these things, there's a few missing. They're all over here. They fell off as I was taking off the cam gears and stuff. So the cams and cam gears and all that stuff are right here. So gonna finish off and see what it looks like without the head. All right, so we took out the oil, took off the oil pan, and there is like copper all inside of this. So whoever had this motor last, whoever drove this, they already had head gasket problems, but instead of fixing it, they put some like gasket shit. So there's copper all in the oil pan and copper in the tube here. So we're gonna take this off and then see what the crank looks like. Look at this, boys. Oh yeah, burnt, baby. And it has that copper stuff that was in the oil pan. That came from this one right here. but the crank is still good right here. So time to take the rest of it off. We took this one off. So we found the culprit. Took out the piston here, and it was clunking because it's missing half a bearing. So completely broken half. So that's why it was clunking. Yep. But all the other ones are pretty good. It's just this was the one that was clunking. So I'm gonna find all the rest of the bearings and take everything else off. All right, so I got the crank out, got the pistons out, got all the water pump and oil pump off, got the rear main off, got all that extra stuff off. Now the only really thing that's left is like, I think I have to take off these caps. I don't really know. So I'm just gonna leave that on there until I hear back from CSS about what exactly needs to be taken off. So from the looks of everything, I think everything's pretty good, and there's no hairline cracks or anything like that. So it's pretty good to send in. I'm gonna send this in probably either this week or early next week, but I don't know because post offices aren't the best places to be right now. So yeah. What? Sponsored? Not really. Maybe. I wish they would sponsor me. Somebody sponsor me, nigga. Shit. Help me out with this bill, for real though. But I think that's about it for now. We don't know yet. We'll see. Alright, the motor's all ready to go to get sent out. I don't know when exactly I'm going to send it out, but it's all ready to go. I cleaned it up as much as I can, but everything checks out, so it's all ready to go. Alright guys, that's going to conclude today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will bring out the camera again whenever I get the block sent out to CSS, and I'll kind of let you guys know on pricing and stuff like that. So if any of you guys want to CSS a B20, I'll let you guys know what the pricing is, because with the CSS with B20s, they don't guarantee the horsepower that they do for like B18s or B16s, because the B18 and B16s, they guarantee 500 horsepower that that the blocks will hold. But with the B20s, they don't guarantee that because how thin the cylinder walls are for them. So but I've had a few people, I've talked to a few people that had their block CSS that are that have B20s, and some of them are upwards of 750 horsepower. So I'm pretty sure this block can hold quite a bit of power. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.